Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video, we're actually going to dive right into VeChain. So VeChain right now is testing some critical levels and the charts are signaling some potential moves. We're going to take a look on the weekly, daily, and immediate short term for 4 hours to potentially see where the price is going to go. So let's go right into it. Heading on the weekly time frame, the price is sitting at 0.00440. We can see that the price is trading near our 38% of our Fibonacci level following a rejection from our 61%. So last week here, we can see this high wick candle getting rejected around the 61%, roughly around the 6 cents area. This marks a crucial area of support as the price attempts to stabilize as we see a constant consolidation. So consolidation we've seen week after week. We've been unable to claim the 61% or immediate resistance is the 50% of our Fibonacci level. So continuous rejection, but continuous support. So we're seeing this kind of pause in this temporary uptrend, and essentially we're waiting for that breakout to occur. So that's what we're looking for. If we take a look on the monthly time frame here, we do see some struggles in this up climb to hit higher numbers. The bodies itself is closer to the bottom, so we can see a very huge surge in terms of the buyers, but mainly the activity is closer to the bottom here. So we're seeing a lot of people profiting in these sharp movements upwards and then following a sharp sell. So that's something that we're going to be monitoring here on the channel itself for VeChain. But taking a look at some of our indicators here, we can see that the RSI is sitting around the 51%. It does indicate some neutral momentum. If we're able to see the RSI kind of push closer to that 60%, 65%, we may see that bullish recovery, especially needed around this area of support. The momentum here on our histograms, it is flattening out, potential cool off in terms of the buyers, especially very crucial here is kind of where we need the buyers to step in is around that 38%, where the price is going to continue to consolidate, or worse, it may drop below our 20 moving average here as immediate support at 0.037. So if we do see a possible close below our 38 and the 20% or the 20 moving average, we may see possible drop downs closer to 0.034. Possible upside too, as we see VeChain on CoinMarketCap here, we can see that the volume itself has increased 51%. So if we do see high areas of volume, we may be able to open up the body closer to that area of resistance at the 50% at the 5 cents itself. So that's kind of immediate resistance and support found on the weekly time frame, but we're going to take a look on the daily time frame as well, because it's important to kind of take a look at price movements at a smaller time frame to kind of see the overall movement of possible bodies opening up here of our candlesticks itself, because we can see that there's really a lot of higher wicks, lower wicks here, and the bodies itself is getting smaller. So we're seeing that tug or war between the bulls and the bears itself. But heading over to the daily time frame here, we can see that the price for VeChain is just below our 50 moving average and 20 moving average, suggesting the short-term bearish momentum is going to continue in this time frame. The price is also sitting at a lower of the Bollinger Band here, so possible oversold may come into the territory of 0.037 until we're able to see that recovery. But as I mentioned on the weekly time frame itself, we're able to see that consolidation, but now we're able to see more refined of that consolidation. Prices coming down to the outskirts of that support at 0.041, coming up and retesting this area of resistance, but unable to break it at 0.055. So if we do see immediate support from here, we may come back and retest it. First, immediate resistance is going to be our moving averages, and then second resistance is going to be the outskirts of this. If we take a look at the Bollinger Bands too, they are moving sideways, which does still hint possible consolidation. We may find recovery. I'm just going to say may find recovery, because the more times we hit this area of support, we may not get investors or buyers wanting to take this, as they want to see how far the sellers can push the price down. If we do take a look at some of our indicators, it does kind of take a look or see a lot of bearish sentiment. We've got 40%. That's kind of more in the bearish area. And then, of course, the MACD indicator here, momentum's dropping down, histogram's dropping as well. We may open up a red candle and see a drive right past this area of support here, coming down to the bottom of our Bollinger Band. The immediate 4-hour time frame here, I'm just going to pull up a Fibonacci level on the downward side downside because we already see that break below the 20 and the 50. So now we know the trend itself is going downwards. So possible recovery level could be at the outskirts of the 100% of our Fibonacci at 0.037. We are still considered as oversold here. We are at the bottom of our Bollinger Band. The RSI is roughly sitting around the 25%. So we are considered as oversold. Momentum, however, is building up here. So we may not be able to hold this area 78%. We may drop closer down to 0.0377. However, if the candlestick, I want to say, does close out in this 4-hour time frame as this doji candlestick, it may show us some indecision in the marketplace. The sellers may have been losing grasp of the market, and we may open up with a strong green engulfing candle. If that happens after this doji candle, I can almost see the price coming up and retesting our moving averages here and possibly see a rejection. So we may see a recovery come up, rejection on the downside towards 0.037. But that's essentially what I'm taking a look at, or what I'm seeing on the charts on our time frames that we cover on this channel. But definitely let me know, as VeChain is at a critical state here. It does suggest potential bounce in a short term, just opened up on the chart there. But essentially what we're looking for in the overall weekly is a nice recovery around that 38% of our Fibonacci. But let me know what your thoughts down below. This is going to be a current coin that we do follow on the channel. So let me know if you guys are holding it short term or long term. And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.